The Alberta NDP and NDP leader Rachel Notley have a little bit of an anti-Semite problem. Her name is Lizette Tahada. She's the newly elected MLA for Calgary-Klein. I'll show you what she said, and I'll give you a way to send her a message. Now, before I show you what Lizette Tahada, the NDP MLA for Calgary-Klein, said, I'm going to put it into context for you. Last weekend, in what's being described as Israel's 9/11, over 1,200 Israeli civilians were killed in a wave of brutal terror attacks. Another 2,700 so far and counting were wounded, and hundreds of others are either missing or kidnapped by Hamas terrorists, presumably being tortured, raped, and then ultimately executed. Tahada was first elected in 2023. Ironically, she serves as the NDP critic for anti-racism, diversity, and 2 SLGBTQ plus issues. She forgot the other Q. They added another Q to that very recently. Anyway, Tahada, posting under a now defunct Twitter account, Lizette YYC, sent several tweets accusing Israel of apartheid, genocide, and demanding sanctions against Israel during the July 2014 war in Gaza, also known as Operation Protective Edge. Tahada currently operates a TikTok account with the same Lizette YYC handle, where she, of course, gives her preferred pronouns, describes herself as the NDP MLA for Calgary-Klein, and links back to the Alberta NDP website to donate to her riding association. Now let's go back. A July 23rd, 2014 tweet from Lizette Tahada read, I remember when sanctions were imposed on South Africa. We need more than strongly worded admonitions now. Expel Israel. Another tweet sent by Tahada on the very same day in reply to the same user read, maybe the early signs that the world has grown tired of a genocidal apartheid state in 2014. Yet another tweet by Tahada sent on August 1st, 2014, accused Israel of genocide. My heart can't hold this anymore. I want to scream. Gaza under attack. Watch Israel commit genocide unhindered. Now, to give context to this, Operation Protective Edge, which seems to be the thing that whipped Tahada into an anti-Semitic frenzy, was a military operation by Israel beginning July 8th, 2014 on Hamas-controlled Gaza after heavy rocket fire from Gaza came into Israeli cities. The war lasted 50 days. Now, Tahada's anti-Israel sentiment goes much further than her ill-informed opinions on Operation Protective Edge and Israel's right to defend itself and its civilians. In January 2014, so well before Operation Protective Edge, Tahada chirped CBC Radio's The Current and former Conservative Prime Minister Stephen Harper, a staunch ally of Israel, with her anti-Semitic views. She said, The Current, CBC, Prime Minister Harper, our Prime Minister unequivocally supports an apartheid state. Our government is an international embarrassment on many levels. Okay. Now, doesn't end there. In 2009, in a comment on the Tales to Tell blog, Lizette Tahada wrote of Israel, barbarians. This is not about self-defense. This is about killing the past, present, and future. As always, you are in my prayers and the prayers of millions throughout the world. Now, Tahada's boss, NDP leader Rachel Notley, condemned the Hamas attacks in the only post she sent on the brutality occurring in Israel on October 7th. However, the NDP-linked union movement has been under fire and facing controversy for pro-Hamas statements from its leadership in other provinces, including Ontario. Now, I said I had a way for you to fight back, and I'm going to give it to you right now. To sign the petition calling for Lizette Tahada to resign or be fired for her anti-Semitic statements, please visit firelizette.com, and I will make sure that petition lands on her desk and the desk of her boss, Rachel Notley. For Rebel News, I'm Sheila Gunn-Reid. Lizette Tahada, the NDP MLA for Calgary-Klein, has a long and storied history of anti-Semitic statements against the state of Israel, accusing Israelis of genocide and barbarism. To sign the petition calling on Lizette Tahada to resign or be fired, please go to firelizette.com.